So the Marvel Cinematic Universe has become the largest phenomenon in movie history. Marvel Studios has been building up to the upcoming Infinity War since 2008, the release of the first Iron Man, and during those 10 years released 17 films of importance to the MCU. If you plan on catching up on your own, these are the ones that you should see in order to understand fully. And this is the bare minimum that you can see to understand most of it. As for the others, not you, they're worth a watch if you want to know more backstory or lore, but you don't really need to see them to understand the upcoming Infinity War movie. If you don't have the time to go through a ton of movies before your friends drag you off to do something that you have no emotional stake in, stick around as I try to explain the bare minimum that you need to know about the MCU before you go see Avengers Infinity War. So, Avengers Infinity War is the quote-unquote third Avengers movie that has come in the past 10 years. The titular group got their debut in the first Avengers movie back in MCU's first phase. This phase introduced the OG 6 Avengers: billionaire brainy weapons designer Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, government super steroid experiment Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, Norse god of thunder and prince of Asgard Thor Odinson, that's his actual name, the genius green giant Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk, badass Russian spy and the original Avengers' only female member Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, and some other guy who's got a bow and some arrows. They are gathered together by a group called S.H.I.E.L.D., led by Nick Fury, who is in charge of protecting the Earth from alien threats to respond to Thor's brother Loki stealing a glowing blue box called the Tesseract. Loki uses the box to open a portal over New York and let in a bunch of aliens onto Earth, and the Avengers fight back the aliens, close the portal, and capture Loki. Thor takes the box back to his planet for safekeeping. Another group of characters is also doing some work saving the planet, but this time it's a completely different galaxy. Built around leader Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, who has stolen a mysterious artifact from an abandoned city and is chased out by a guy working for someone named Ronan. When Peter mentions Ronan to a potential buyer of the orb, he refuses to deal with him. Peter leaves and is attacked by Gamora, a green alien and adopted daughter of the Mad Titan Thanos, who is looking to destroy half of all life. During the fight, bounty hunters Rocket Raccoon and Groot try to take him into custody. However, the space police are called and they're captured and sent to space jail. While planning to escape, they run into Drax, a super strong alien who's looking to kill Ronan. So with various motives ranging from money to murder, they band together. When selling the orb to a man named the Collector, he explains something called the Infinity Stones to them. There are 6 stones, and they're all super powerful, and they get a display of the power that they hold through the unfortunate suicide of the Collector's assistant. Ronan's goons track them down, steal the stone, and then go to blow up Xandar. Peter's pirate friends join in and help them fight back, and the new team gets cool matching uniforms. After stopping Ronan from destroying the planet, they use their powers combined and harness the energy of the stone to kill Ronan. So back on Earth, the Avengers' second mission to save the planet from a psycho robot has found a few new friends, created another, and lost Thor and Hulk as they both disappeared by the end. However, the escapades have also led to the government putting some restrictions on what the Avengers can act on. These restrictions are known as the Sokovia Accords. During the ratification of the Accords, a bomb goes off and kills a ton of diplomats, and most notably some guy named T'Chaka, the king of Wakanda. His son T'Challa gets really mad about it, and Cap's old army friend turned superhero gets blamed and has to run away. Steve is mad about his friend not getting justice, and rather than being the government's lapdog, Cap goes all vigilante with his buddies Bucky, Falcon, Scarlet Witch, Bo Dude, and Ant-Man. Iron Man gets jealous of Cap's super cool team, so he makes his own, but asks permission to play with his friends. He gets Black Widow, Black Panther, who turns out to be T'Challa, War Machine, Vision, and some new guy named Spider-Man. They play on the playground with each other until Cap gets tired and flies off to be alone. Iron Man still wants to play, so he goes to find him and they get in a fight. Tony gets mad, throws a tantrum, and ultimately hurts Bucky. Then Bucky gets sent to T'Challa's home after they resolve the injustices to recover and hopefully find a cure for brainwashing. T'Challa's home of Wakanda has been in isolation for a while, and they have a ton of technological advancements that the world has not yet recognized. After a short stint with a coup organized by the American-raised Wakandan named Killmonger, T'Challa realizes that isolation is not the best policy and opens their stream of technology to the world a little bit. As for what happened to Thor, he disappeared to investigate the Infinity Stones, and when he returns to his home planet, he finds that his evil brother Loki has taken over and cast out his father to Earth. As they go to find his father, he dies/disappears into thin air, and then some weird lady in all black comes to fight them. They get cast out of a warp tunnel by the stronger lady and end up on a trash planet in the middle of the galaxy that they can't escape from. Thor finds the Hulk there, and after they do a gladiator battle for fan service, they team up to escape the trash planet and eventually go back to fight the evil lady. During the fight, she takes out Thor's eye, and it causes him to go crazy powerful and learn about his power to do this. And they blow up the city with a crazy lady on it and escape by using a spaceship supplied by Loki and his trash planet friends. As they're escaping, they come face to face with a way bigger ship, and that's where we're left off. Let's do a quick recap of all the important parts to understand before seeing Infinity War. There are 6 Infinity Stones, and we know we're 5 of them from watching all of the MCU movies. All the characters from all these movies have some intricate connections, and that they're eventually going to meet up. Thanos is ultimately a bad person, and he wants the stones to end life as we know it in the universe. This is just a surface level recap that is excluding a ton of character nuances, but this will get you some of the way to not being left behind on the plot while watching Avengers Infinity War.